We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. You win games when they stop the run like that for its performance. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. Decent gain here, but short of the first. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Collects this at the 32. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap will give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This ball is caught by Tolbert. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We'll hear from the pistol. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Ferris Liufau on the coverage.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Taken right at the 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. And start the drive with Blue. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears. Territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
A third down run with Blue. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He gets loose down the right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Big strike here to Moore. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down, here's Swift. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Williams with 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Lamar
Filthy,
James.
filthy, filthy, filthy.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys.
Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
15. 1st down, Cowboys.
On the give, it's Blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And screen here to Blue. Free inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the 1st.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. This is Loveland working right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A handoff left for Swift. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. To throw is Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. Yeah, he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wilson on the coverage.
Williams set to pass. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running behind center with Swift. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Biggie Angel.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, set. Yes.
Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped. Not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback. Johnson
will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Kavontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sets out behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down, Dallas.
1st down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. On the move, past the 40. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Who set it down for him at the 38.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Dak throwing again. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Back to the air. Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And the Bears got it! Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! He's at the 30! And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 39. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. Stiff arm success. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Williams from the gun. That's a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What is it? Hold on. Yes, yes.
Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of shotgun, again to Swift. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready to go.
1st down, Williams. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Has some space inside the 15. And they take this in for the score. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. Do not expect a little chunk. They'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. This ball is caught by Tolbert. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. 2nd and 3. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Prescott to throw once more. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they bring him down around the 34. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Working inside the red zone. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Another throw for Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Prescott again. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Aubrey puts it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Dak off the play fake. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Now it's Blue. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate. I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
26-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, it's Blue. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Give on second here to Blue. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting running like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And they are on him, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Caught nice game left side. And he is stuffed with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Dak now from the gun. Out left lane makes the grab. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
He's playing the drive. Here's Mostert. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4. That's more on the quick slant. Still going inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. They'll cobble together a yard there. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Kill! Yeah!
Play action, Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The coverage by Devon Clark.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st and 10.
To the air yet again, Williams. And that's got it, left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
6 yards. That's good for another shot.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Stops short of the goal line.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
What is up? Filthy, filthy.
Williams will look to throw. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Turpin with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 27-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Now a toss running left with Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
On second down, a run with Williams. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 3-yard gain. And it's third down.
Here we go. 26. Slide in. 26.
Step to the air here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Now Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Prescott here from the gun. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking to sideline, that's Odunze. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, Williams to throw. Completed here to Komet. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams on 1st down. Complete right side. Burton has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Vegas!
Again, it's Williams. Chased out to his right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Third down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Here's Williams again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score at the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We've got the medical staff headed out after the play, and we see we do have somebody injured out there. Oh, it's the running back, Raheem Mostert. First down, here's Dan. It's Pickens on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. And it cost them 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 49-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears down by only 2 in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Well, you look at the scoreboard, partner. They trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of 2-point tries in this game.
Yeah, it could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second-guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive, hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about why didn't we just take the points when they were available.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Quick slant to Ferguson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Connects on the crosser. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They send a tight end in motion. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, Friday. 26.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we get a timeout from the defense. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. And he's not going to get the first. Need it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys lead by only 2. Third down, 1 yard to go. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Going for it, it's Williams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go!
Running back sent in motion left. On the ground, this is Phil Moffitt. And he has the Cowboys' first down drop. That should clinch this win for him.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Chicago.
my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up.